Hi guys, it's Miss Lindsay and welcome back to Lindsay's Lounge. Today we will be talking about some of my favorite books. Some of these books, well, quite a few of these books are kind of old, so um, adjust the camera a little bit. And I haven't read them in quite a while, so I can't really explain to you what they're about. If I kind of remember, then I would just like throw it in there. Also, um, these particular books here, where I purchased them from, was a book club called Black Expressions. And I believe Black Expressions no longer exist. So, I also do have newer books on my Kindle, on my Amazon Kindle. Um, and I had actually bought quite a few from them. I had bought so many that I ran out of storage and I couldn't download anymore. So I have books sitting there. I actually put them on another computer, but I can't really open them up excuse me, on this computer or on my phone because I didn't have any more storage. But anyway, let's make this pretty quick. I'm not going to be here that long because you guys got stuff to do and I have stuff to do. So, first book is called Shades of Jade. This is by Gloria Mallet. This is a softback book. I think I read this in about 2 days. It's probably 300 pages. Actually, it's not even 300 pages. It's 230 pages. 243 pages, I'm sorry. And this was a really good book. I remember the storyline, but I can't really pinpoint the actual information. Um, wow, I'm like looking at it in my head, but I can't get it out. But anywho, that's okay. Um, I have Wanda Clark. I think I have more than these two, but Wanda Clark, Payback is a Mother, and Payback with Your Life. I believe this was the first one, and this was part two. If I'm not mistaken, I believe there's another one. These were pretty good reads also. Very good reads. Uh, this book by Sister Soldier, Midnight. Now, I actually started on Midnight, but it was a slow read, so I really couldn't get into it like that. So, but I can tell you her other book by Sister Soldier is Cold as Winter Ever. That was a very good book, Cold as Winter Ever. And that story, the guy in this book, Midnight, actually came from that story. So the characters in that story came over to this one. Like I said, this one was pretty much a slow read. I really didn't get a chance to finish this, but I will one day. It's 495 pages. That's 640. These things are small. 400. But yeah, but I have known people that actually read this particular book. They did say it was good, and they also said too that it was a slow read. So I don't know. I'll get back to it eventually, I guess. But Cold as Winter Ever from Sister Soldier, that one was very good. Really check that one out. These two by Roy Glenn, Drug Related and Mob. Mob actually stands for Money Over Bitches. Uh, and this was about a group of friends, and the girl was lesbian on here. So they stuck together through thick and thin. You know, they did crimes together. They looked out for each other. Uh, that was really a good book. Drug Related. I know it was a good book, but I'm not really remembering what it was about. This one I remember what it was about, but they're both good, and I thought that I had another one of these too. A lot of my books had actually gotten stolen, so some of the books I just have the cover to. So if I want to reorder the books, I can, reorder. I know what I'm looking for. But the thing is, I have to order them. I have to actually look through Amazon or some other book club information to see what those books are. But like I said, I'm pretty sure Black Expressions is no longer around. Um, Terry Woods, True to the Game, and True to the Game 2. These were good books, drug related. I know it was a good book, but I'm not really remembering what it was about. This one I remember what it was about, but they're both good. And I thought that I had another one of these too. A lot of my books had actually gotten stolen, so some of the books I just have the cover to. So if I want to reorder the books, I can, reorder. I know what I'm looking for. But the thing is, I have to order them. I have to actually look through Amazon or some other book club information to see what those books are. But like I said, I'm pretty sure Black Expressions is no longer around. Um, Terry Woods, True to the Game, and True to the Game 2. These were off the chain. These were really, really good. You need to get these. There's another book that's actually on my Kindle. I did have the hardcover, but that one got stolen, and I did find it on Amazon. It was called Ladies' Night, and it is by Mark Anthony. That's a real good book also. I am a Zane fan. I actually had quite a bit of Zane books, and a lot of those got stolen. Um, Sex Chronicles. I had Sex Chronicles 2. Sex Chronicles 2. And Skyscraper. Skyscraper was pretty good. It wasn't, it was good, but it wasn't as good as the others. Okay. Addicted and Nervous. And I had another Zane book, and I cannot remember the name of it. It may be still upstairs on my bookshelf. I'm not sure. I just grabbed a few of my favorites. Nikki Turner, Tales from the Hood. This was this was actually different stories, kind of like Tales from the Hood. The movie Tales from the Hood. There is different stories in here. They're really good too. And I'm looking at another book in my head, but I can't put my finger on the name. And when I figure it out, I would probably have to let you guys know in another video. Also, Eric Jerome Dickey. I like Eric Jerome Dickey. This one is Dying for Revenge. Now, this one is a 3-parter also. Dying for Revenge, Sleeping with the Enemy, and it was one before this. He has another book called Drives Me Crazy. I actually started that book, and I didn't finish it. It was a really good book from what I have read, but when I was reading it, I was like on public transportation, and I was reading, as I was waiting to get to my stop. So, but that was really good. Between Lovers was good. Naughty or Nice was pretty good. Okay, these by Eric Jerome Dickey. Those are really good. Also, one of my all-time favorites was recently the Grey Trilogy. 50 Shades of Grey Trilogy. Those were really, really good. The movie, if you've seen the movie has nothing on the books at all. But anyway, those are my favorite books. Also, I want to let you guys know, if you like homemade and vintage items. I do have an Etsy shop. I'm going to link the name of the Etsy shop in the description below. I'm going to also try to put these book titles in a link in the description also. So if you want to find them, you can find them. And I will come back in another video with more of my favorite books. I do, like I say, have quite a few books. And anyway, back to the Etsy shop. So I'm going to link the link. I'm going to put the description, the name and everything of the Etsy shop in the description box, okay? My Etsy shop is called Elegant Creations Co. And it is ELEKREATIONZCO. You actually have to enter it just like that. So I'll put the correct spelling down in the description in case you guys want to go check that out. And also, don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment on this video, and please subscribe to the video. You can share it also, but thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will get back to you guys.